Angel here with another love reading for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below as I have a link for you guys there to check that out. And also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. Let's see what's happening in your love lives today. Water signs. What was I going to say there? Okay, skipping a load of dagger place. But yes, water signs. Let's see what is happening here. Okay. This is for Friday, October 19th. See what's up. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, it's not death. Okay, I thought it was death. I didn't really see the card very well, but it's hermit. I don't like that either. I like this better. Death is very difficult energy. Hermit, difficult, but it's more rejuvenating. It's very empowering when I see the emperor, the high priest. Excuse me, the hermit. Jeez, it's underneath here. Judgment. Okay. Scorpionic energy somewhere, and I was just like, death? No. Judgment instead. Pluto energy. Got you. Scorpio still. But yes. This is about figuring out what it is that you want so you can make a decision about where you want to go next. Simple, plain as day. It's like there was some sort of situation where obviously there's some sort of call to action in the past. Something came back up and it seemed like it was, you know, dead and gone for good, but it's somehow revitalized itself, and now it's like it's something that awoken in you. I felt something that awoken in you, and now it's like definitely you need to go within and figure out some things, think some things through. And I feel like it's because of that interaction, because that sort of call to action there, it brought something back to you, obviously, that actually is definitely calling you back to yourself. Now, in the heart of your reading is definitely saying that. The Five of Swords. Challenge is taking time out to heal. And I feel like that's the thing. I feel like the obstacle is that you feel like you have to make a decision, and definitely go based off of that decision, since you've already you had the judgment period pass already. But I feel like right now there is a lot of dissatisfaction, and it's due to something that you've obviously come to realize in the past. Now, the reason why I definitely say that is because of the Hangman. It was a time of stagnancy. Nothing was moving. There was nothing exciting. Nothing. It's just like as a gross stagnancy period, and I know it gets on my damn nerves, so I must get on your nerves too. So it's like, it was stagnant, it wasn't moving, it was just like, what do you need me to see? And I think you've seen something within yourself, because you have the wands here, Page of Wands, it's a spark of light, something there, something passionate. And I feel like that's why you're returning to yourself, because you've realized that there's a spark left in you. And I feel like there was pretty much like the Hangman energy, something was just like, okay, this is really going on. It was stagnant, it was, but it wasn't like unbearable. And I feel like now it is, because you have the Eight of Cups in your present. It's extremely unbearable now. You can't deal with it. It's emotionally draining. Like, you're emotionally drained. You had enough. And it's not you're angry. You're not angry. You're not frustrated. You're not any of that. You just know what you do not want anymore, and it's becoming an overwhelming realization. Right? All those Eight of Cups sitting there looking at you like, oh, no, none of this is actually appealing to me. And I feel like now you may have to go and find what it is that you want. And I think that's the thing, right? To recognize that, hey, from where you were, from where you are, this period in time of rest, yes, I feel it is definitely necessary. And I think the search is on, but not by staying stagnant, but by going after the things that you may find interests in. And I think there's so many different options, so many different avenues, so many different directions, and courses of action to go, that there isn't a limit. There is no limit to this. You can't move forward. You can't keep going the way you've been going. Right? You can't continue on the track. You have to find a new one. And I feel like that's the thing. The Eight of Cups is saying that you have to find a new one, trust your intuition. And that's the thing. You don't need to make a decision about necessarily which one to go. This is not about you committing to some sort of direction. You're supposed to try it out, see how it is. If it doesn't work out, come back and make go the other direction. And I think this is what it's all about. Now it's not necessarily about stagnant, soul searching. It's about soul searching by taking action and discovering yourself through the interactions and the things that you've got going on. Because then I feel like you will figure that out. You'll know exactly what it is that you want. You will know what exactly will make you happy. You know what will exactly, inspire you. Want you, get that manifestation energy going. Get you inspired. Because right now, you just know that something just awoken in you. And now you're like, I can't do what I've been doing. There's something more out there for me. And that's the key. It's not about knowing where you're going. It's about being led by your heart, taking opportunities, taking different chances, seeing what your heart is saying in that moment. And if it's like I said, if it's undesirable, you go the other direction. There's no right or wrong way with the Two of Wands, luckily, right? Beautiful card to have here, because there's no wrong way. It's all about experiencing, and it's about doing, and it's about just seeing where your heart is. Does it capture that passion that you have in your heart? No, don't worry about it. And it will take time. I feel like the Knight of Pentacles, you want to take it slow. You want to kind of take it easy. You don't want to commit to anything serious. Not yet, anyway. You know you have the capabilities to do it, and you know you want to. Not necessarily you want to commit, but that there's something here where there may be some sort of desire for commitment, but take your time with it if you need to. There's nothing that's saying that you have to make that decision. It's going to be a process of discovery, and that discovery will take time, and that's okay too. But the Knight of Pentacles, don't procrastinate on this. The Four of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, even the Hermit energy can indicate procrastination only because you're not necessarily sure of where you're going. You want to be absolutely sure of what you're getting into, and be detail oriented. Of course, be safe. But the situation is this: you are discovering yourself. You don't have to be so cautious about it. You don't have to commit to anything. Like I said, don't worry about commitment. The Knight of Pentacles sits on the fence until he absolutely makes up his damn mind, and that takes a long ass time. But when he does commit, he does commit. The only problem is that he's slow to the punch. He's slow to making that decision. Like, literally, he's one of those knights that will come in at the nick of time because he's so damn slow. Go ahead and pull you guys your wisdom of the oracle for today. See what you guys got. Deep knowing. See, I'm telling you. That's what I said, y'all. Okay. Love Moonlight Scorpio. She says it all the time. I'm telling you, and I'm like, girl, you did say it. You did say it. Okay. If you haven't watched Moonlight Scorpio, go ahead and check her videos out. She is the bomb. I love her to death. But deep knowing, family. Okay. Deep knowing. That means that you know, deep down, you just don't see it. It's not conscious. It's not in the forefront of your mind. Trust your intuition. That's what the big thing with deep knowing is. There's something deep inside of you that knows the direction in which you are meant to go. But you have to feel it out. Your ego has to feel it out, because sometimes we disassociate because we are so strongly opposing what it is that we feel sometimes that it's going to require us to come back to ourselves. In this moment, you have to be intuitive. You have to follow your heart. You have to feel things out. Nothing's going to be laid out for you. Nothing's going to be told exactly where you're supposed to go, because there is no right or wrong way. Never hardly is anyway, but this is a big thing. Nothing's going to tell you the direction you need to go. Why? Because this is about you discovering you. And this is a beautiful aspect, beautiful thing anyway, because this is going to open you up and make you feel good about yourself. The Queen of Cups is your energy. I like that there. And I feel like you are definitely going to return to yourself by discovering who you are, by taking opportunities that really excite you or bore you, and you get to decide whether or not that actually has an effect or something you want to pursue at all. This is a true beginning here, and I feel like it's the beginning that comes from loving yourself, being in love with yourself, and discovering who you are and what your dislikes are, and just like getting to know the person that carries you every day, you know, day in and day out, feeds you, takes, you know, gives you baths, you know, takes good care of you. Make sure that you're safe. You know, you're getting to know that person, and that's why this is so important. That's why I'm like, go and experience, because right now, you're getting to know you right now, and that's the only person you need to be concerned with, which is yourself. But you have to start by listening to your heart, trusting your intuition. That's important. All right, y'all. This has been your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, guys, please, what was it? Oh, yes. If you guys want to book a reading with me, it's in the description box, or click the eye in the corner. It's going to lead you directly to my website, because the sale's on active on my website anyways. Just go ahead and deal with that. It's going to be active until like the 31st, so go ahead and take advantage of it while it's still up. Love y'all to death, and I will see you guys very soon.